Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Greycast. I will be your host today, your boy, Joe, or so I'm called. I guess I'm going with Joe today. And I thought I'd break this video down to discuss a few topics. Uh, yeah, pretty much just D&D, and how the Grey Boys had decided to invest. So I hear that a lot of people in the fan base have been like, "Hey, when's Joe gonna put out a new video? We haven't heard anything about Joe in a little while, and we're just curious, what's going on with him? Why isn't he putting out any videos?" And I'm here to tell you that, you know what? Here I am. I'm making a new video about what you ask? About absolutely nothing. This is just gonna be one of those episodes of Seinfeld when it's just like, "Hey, what's this character doing?" It's like we just have to show him doing something. And so here it is, me doing something. And that's right, it's going to be live right here, right now on the Greycast. And so, you know what it is that really grinds my gears? It's people that just straight up go onto this platform and they make a YouTube channel and it's just straight up discussing nothing. Absolutely nothing's going on. It's literally just their likes and dislikes and what they don't like to see on the internet and what they like to see on the internet. And it's dumb. The dumbest thing you could ever do. It's like, bro, what are you doing? Just wasting time talking about your likes. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody want to hear what you like and what you dislike. If you have a topic that you're passionate about, great. But you know what? Just to come out on the internet and be like, I'm going to talk about this today, dumb. Absolutely waste of time. Don't even waste my time with that garbage. Like, just take it out. Just get out of here. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Uh, so the other day, after one of our Greyboy D&D sessions, uh, yeah, the Grey Boys have been getting into D&D, a little D&D every Sunday. Sunday for the boys. And basically, during the hangout sesh, uh, I decided to look over a couple of the Greyboy episodes, and everyone was just like, "Oh, what'd you think of this episode? What'd I think of that episode?" And I was just like, "They were all right." And then the Grey Boys were like, "Bro, why are you disliking all the videos?" And I'm like, "Bro, I'm trying to make the platform better for us. I'm trying to show our faults and expose them for what they are so that we can improve and become a better channel because of it. Because if we just ignore everything, if we just say, yeah, that's good, then we don't improve." I'm like trying to do the what was that movie? I'm trying to be like Whiplash. The I'm trying to be like Fletcher, just really like there's no compromise. I want the best. I want the best for us as the boys, as the Greycast, to rise above the rest, to be the greatest YouTube channel that this platform's ever seen. And the way we do that is by seeing our faults and improving. And the only way we improve is by seeing it. And I'm just there to like really, really like bring us to our lowest point so that we can rebuild and regroup. Also, even though I do say that the Grey Boys have been hanging out, we do miss one of the members. He's more than welcome to join our D&D sessions if he so chooses. I hear he's not that big of a D&D fan, and I think he says like, he's not. If he's not a fan, then he's not a fan. That's cool, but never hurts to give things a try. And if he's willing to do a session, he's more than welcome to join. I was telling my boy, Mac Daddy Gene, the Mean Gene Machine. This guy, love him. Great personality, lots of energy. But oh man, did he tell this joke? He had one of these jokes in one of his episodes, and oh boy, did I think that joke wasn't that great. It was so unfunny that I just couldn't even watch the episode. I was just like, yo, Gene, what was this? Uh, but yeah, like there's just so many things that like we can do to do better. And honestly, like I think that yeah, this YouTube endeavor will get us to improve as creators and as personalities. And I think that we should basically focus on trying to improve ourselves as much as possible and take criticism with a grain of salt and realize that even though I'm saying all of this, I could be wrong and that everything I'm saying isn't the best criticism out there. That, yeah, people are going to probably be more forgiving than I am, but that's not what Fletcher would do. That's not what the greats do. They tear you down and they see if you get back up. I'm just like, I have to be the bad guy right now. I have to be the villain. And I have to just like smack everyone down just so they could rise up as heroes. And then they could take me down if they want. It's cool. Whatever. I'll let them do what they want to do. If the next video is an attack, I'll be ready. Also, recently the Greyboys have been physically attacked as well. During the D&D session, one of my brothers came up. We'll just call him Tank, I guess, for now. And basically came upstairs with a bunch of elastibands and basically challenged every single one of the Greycast. Because he's part of the Greycast, he's also part of the challenge. And the challenge was to like do elastibands, 60 pounds of elastibands, like just like kind of curls, and see how many of those you can do with 60 pounds. And not gonna lie, a lot of the Greycasts were under 30. You know, Mean Gene Machine, even though he is by name Machine, couldn't do a lot. Was not able to compete. He did smack him down in arm wrestling, though. He did bring down Tank, but bro, it was embarrassing. It was just an embarrassment to the Greycast. Like, everyone lost every single competition that he threw our way. No one can beat the Tank, and well, I mean, our last hope is that Brendan is somehow secretly jacked. And I guess we'll leave it up to the next episode to determine if he accepts the challenge or not. If he rises above, you know? Brendan, I'm calling you out. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling now. Super Kami will. I'm hoping that maybe you go Super Saiyan and just rise to the challenge as well. Kind of weren't too interested in a lot of these physical tasks. Not really the best look, you know, for a Super Saiyan name like yourself. I'm just going by, you know, your average Joe, but here I am, rising above, becoming Super Joe, Mac Daddy Joe. I guess after all this, you could call me Mean Joe, because that's what I am. I'm just going to be mean for the rest of this episode. Just start taking down each Greycast member one by one. Hell, I might even separate from the Greycast right after this episode. Start my own YouTube channel, just still attacking the Greycast each episode they post. Well, no, I really wouldn't do that, but basically I'll be the antagonist for the rest of this channel's history. You know, maybe come in a few episodes, you know, be like a you know, like a hero and enemy working together for a common goal. Maybe like, you know, a couple of those like filler arc stuff. This is just straight up a declaration of war. It's on. Just, there's no stopping it. Like, I'm coming. Basically, this video is just a retaliation because from what I hear, you know, Mean Gene Machine and B-Rad Brad aren't too happy that I haven't been making too many appearances. And so, you know what? This is my appearance. This is how I show up to the party. Mean Joe. That's me. That's right. I'm here, and I'm just gonna wreck this place. Just tear it down, brick by brick. Just collapse it on itself. You wanted to call me out? Well, here I am. What you gonna do about it? Also, even though I called him Tank, I think maybe I should call him by his D&D title, Kumba. He is a, you know, very jacked cat person kind of thing, and he's a blood mage, I believe. But he basically does blood magic or cursed blood magic and stuff. So yeah, that's who basically destroyed the whole team right there. I just genuinely wanted to make a video about nothing. I was gonna ramble on about, you know, the ideals of nothing and just preaching about nothing. But you know what? No. The more I talked about it, the more furious I got. And I was just enraged enough to start a battle with the rest of the Greycast. Because you know what? That's what needs to happen. This channel needs an enemy, a common enemy to I don't know. I don't really even know what I'm talking about. Because I mean, really, like, how is I really don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, thanks for joining us today. If you like this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Joe, and I am out. Thanks for joining us today, everyone. I'll see you next week. Maybe. I don't really know. I do what I want. That's just how I roll. And if you're not happy about it, too bad. Say goodnight to the bad guy. It's going to be the last time you see a bad guy look this good.